Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Ahead on Prime Time, the latest on the accident which claimed the life of an adult female in Dededo. Plus, cyclists on a morning ride have a dangerous encounter caught on video. And Joe Nugent-Charfris introduces us to the 73rd Liberation Queen. Hafaday and good evening. I'm Valerie Maige. So glad you can join us. Topping our newscast tonight, more details on the fatal car crash from Sunday evening. Acting Guam Police Department spokesperson Paul Tapao says the crash occurred at about 9:55 p.m. along Isengsong Road in Dededo by Kayla's Mart. Tapao says the operator of one of the vehicles was transported to Guam Regional Medical Center and later passed away. As KUAM reported, the chief medical examiner, Dr. Aurelio Espinola, says the female victim died as a result of whiplash and an injured neck. The woman has yet to be identified. Nearby residents say they heard a bang and came running to discover the crash. The case remains open and is under investigation by GPD's Highway Patrol Division. As the nation celebrates Independence Day, North Korea launched another ballistic missile in the direction of Japan, the latest launch in a series of test firings since June 8th. Japan's government says the missile is believed to have landed in Japan's exclusive economic zone in the Sea of Japan. However, no damage to ships or aircraft in the area have been reported. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff reports the launch was made from North Korea's North Pyongan province. It's a video that's been shared thousands of times on Facebook. A group of local cyclists' dangerous encounter with a car. For Randy Reeves, Paul Quaresma, and two other cycling buddies, it was a regular Sunday morning ride until they encountered this. Hey! Reeves says their group often goes cycling at 6 in the morning on weekends, on Saturdays down south, and then up north on Sundays like this last one. The incident took place at approximately 6:46 a.m. as they were coming down Bellow Road. Here where Reeves and his fellow cyclists were nearly run off the road by a light blue Toyota Sienna. Reeves says this is not the first time that it's happened. Back in February, 8 cyclists, including Reeves and Quaresma, were in a similar incident with the same vehicle, make, model, and license plate number, but unfortunately no footage. Reeves and Quaresma say there is a fine line between frustration and aggression.
That was endangering lives. That was reckless endangerment is what that was yesterday. It was clear that that's what it was.
I mean, it would have been one thing to honk the horn and pass us safely and go across us, but as soon as they came to the right of us, the van actually swerved into our lane, and that's what made the difference. According to Guam Code Annotated Chapter 27, every person riding a bicycle upon a roadway is granted all of the rights and is subject to all of the duties applicable to the driver of a vehicle by this chapter and the Vehicle Code of Guam. The law further states the operator of a vehicle overtaking from behind a bicycle proceeding on the same side of a roadway shall pass to the left of such bicycle at a safe distance until safely clear. Reeves says cycling is a passion for himself and for many of his friends turned family. And while Sunday's incident has the cyclists shaken up and frustrated, Reeves and Quaresma both agree they just want motorists to be aware and have consideration of everyone on the road, including cyclists.
It's our right to be out there and share the road.
Reeves and Quaresma have both spoken with officials from the Guam Police Department and have shown them the video footage of Sunday's incident. Police are looking into the matter. For Guam's News Network, I'm Valerie Maige. Yesterday, an oversight hearing for the Department of Corrections was postponed. Senator Talina Nelson, who called for the hearing, says she wanted to give the agency more time to prepare for the hearing. Nelson says the oversight will address some of the recent issues DOC has faced in recent months.
The Easter event, the beatings within the Aganya precinct and the main facility. So really it's just to ensure that they're doing their processes correctly.
Nelson says she expects to see updated and completed standard operating procedures and logs from the agency. In April, a decade-long consent decree was finally dismissed. The consent decree was the result of a settlement agreement the government entered into to address constitutional violations reported during a federal investigation into the local prison. In accordance with the Civil Rights of Institutionalized Persons Act, a new date for the oversight hearing has not yet been scheduled. A top manager at a popular food chain is indicted in federal court. Lerma Aquino is charged with 1 count of corrupt endeavor to obstruct or impede the due administration of the Internal Revenue laws. Aquino was a senior manager of Watami USA Guam Incorporated, doing business at TGI Fridays from October 2006 to August 2011. She allegedly underreported the service charges received by servers and other employees to minimize the amount of employment taxes paid by Watami and its employees. Court documents state this resulted in the loss of at least $225,000 owed to the IRS. Her first court appearance is set for July 10th. She's a warrior princess battling cancer at the tender age of 6 years old. In our next story, Isa Baza tells us the touching story of how UPI elementary school teachers and students have rallied behind one of their own in her time of need.
It was devastating news when UPI Elementary School kindergartner Arissa San Nicolas and her family discovered she had cancer earlier this year. Principal Dr. Rebecca Perez.
And this is her second round of fighting her battle with cancer. And we just want to let her know that she's not alone. And when you look at her, she's such a bubbly kid, you know, always smiling despite the battle that she's going through.
KUAM first interviewed Arissa's family back in February, before she left for treatment. Months later, and her fight continues, but not without the support of all her friends and teachers back home.
So we decided to put the video together with the help of Mr. DeCoulen and her teacher, Ms. Madraso.
We wanted her to know that we're here for her, we're thinking of her, and that we're praying for her.
Keep on fighting, and there's people that are here to support her.
The 4-minute-long video was posted on the school's Facebook page and has the message, "Keep on fighting and you're not alone." Grandmother Carol Villagomez.
It's very touching. It brought tears to the family, and knowing that there are people out there that really care for my little girl.
As for Arissa, she likes the video too.
She talks about them almost every day. The teacher, principal, and her classmates with the cards that she received in the mail.
And while she continues her radiation therapy in the States, her teachers, classmates, and siblings are praying for her safe return.
My mommy and daddy and Arissa, I miss them so much, and I hope them come home safely.
Arissa's playing with her Play-Doh and having fun at Ronald McDonald's, eating ice cream, and she's always having fun.
We're hoping that she comes home real soon, and we're going to do all the favorite things that she loves to do when she gets home.
I love you, Arissa.
You can see the full video posted on the KUAM News Facebook page. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Stick around for more news here on Primetime. You're watching KUAM.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens,
it's a beautiful day.
We rely on the people we trust,
It's a beautiful,
who we can always count on.
beautiful day.
And the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, health care that's always there for you.
promise I won't forget what I'm doing this all for. That I won't lose sight of your dreams and the dreams I have for you. I promise to be there for you no matter the distance. I promise to hold your hand. I promise to not forget you when other things get in the way. I promise to work hard for you, to take you to places you've never been. I promise to listen to you, and I promise to be there when you call.
Drive and discover at Guam's best dealership, Cars Plus in Mighty. With Guam's best warranty, there's no better time to drive a Hyundai Accent starting at $11,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. It's not just newer, it's better. SUV lovers, check out the Hyundai Tucson, J.D. Power's top-ranked small SUV starting at $19,995 or save $4,500 and see the advantages that put the Hyundai Santa Fe at the head of its class. Get to Cars Plus today to drive and discover the quality and value that is Hyundai. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven-baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
And welcome back. The coronation of the 73rd Liberation Queen and her royal court will take place next week, Wednesday, in Hagåtña. This year, taking the coveted crown, 18-year-old Camilla Concepcion Muña, representing the village of Santa Rita. Joan Uggen-Charfres has more.
She's a recent graduate of Notre Dame High School, a National Honor Society president, part of a championship-winning soccer team, and now she's this year's Liberation Queen. Camilla Brian Concepcion Muña is the daughter of the late Francisco Diaz Muña and Celine Concepcion Muña, and is sponsored by the Santa Rita Mayor's Office. Initially, when she was approached to run, she was still a minor. It was in November when she finally became the required age.
Earlier this year, Mayor Del Alvarez approached me and asked me if I wanted to be the possible candidate representing Santa Rita for Liberation 2017. And I wanted to say yes at that moment.
However, Muña knew it had to be a decision she would make with her whole family, realizing it was not only going to be hard work for her, but for them as well.
So I talked to them about it, and I told them that I wanted to run, and they said that they would support me 100%.
And that they did, assisting in many fundraisers over the course of several months.
We had bingo since every Tuesday since March, and then we had bar fundraisers, car washes, church bake sales. We had a Zumba night, we had a sip and paint with Fawn, and I went door to door selling raffle tickets, so it was a good experience.
When it came to the Mayor's Council of Guam conducting the final counting, Muña says she wasn't expecting to hear her name.
When they announced that the 73rd Liberation Queen comes from the village of Santa Rita, I took a really big exhale, and I was really, my heart was pounding, and I looked over to my mom and we hugged each other, and she said she was so proud of me of what I accomplished. And I knew that all the times that my family told me to keep pushing harder, all the hard work's gonna pay off, and it did.
Muña raised a total of $55,669.70. Altogether, the 8 candidates collected $143,196.79. That means she raised a third of the total fundraised. It's a feat that Muña says would not have been possible without the help and support of her family and friends.
I'd like to thank all those who have been with me throughout or since the beginning of my candidacy, the Santa Rita Mayor's Office, the community, the people of Guam, most especially my family, who have really been supportive of me throughout the whole thing.
For Muña, being the Liberation Queen isn't about the crown.
To me, Liberation is a very significant day in Guam's history, and it wasn't only an answered prayer, but it was a saving grace for many of our ancestors, and if it wasn't for them, then none of us would be here today.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Joan Uggen-Charfres.
Drivers from the CNMI may be able to exchange their driver's licenses on Guam with newly introduced legislation authored by Senator Will Castro. Bill 123 extends driver's license reciprocity for residents of the CNMI who are U.S. citizens at least 18 years of age and who have had their driver's license for more than 1 year. Castro says current measures in place for drivers from the CNMI to obtain Guam driver's licenses are unreasonable and overburdensome.
A woman into her 60s who moved back to Guam to assist her family and was asked to submit a 5-year verification in writing that she's been driving in good standing in the CNMI. Well, these are folks, our brothers and sisters to the north who have the same U.S. transportation laws, who have a written examination as well. And as long as you could demonstrate that you've been driving in good standing, it makes perfect sense.
Castro says he worked diligently with officials from the Department of Motor Vehicles in crafting the legislation and explained the bill would be beneficial to students who come to Guam from the CNMI, for medically referred patients, or for those who come to Guam for business. He has also worked with legislators from the CNMI so the same privileges can be extended to Guam residents when they make their way north. A public hearing for Bill 123 is set for July 10th. They're vital to ensuring justice for all, especially for those who speak limited English or may be deaf or hard of hearing. The judiciary of Guam continues to provide court interpreters not just for court proceedings, but also for government and non-governmental agencies throughout the year. A total of 17 interpreters attended a recent court interpreter refresher course. Last year, court interpreters assisted in more than 6,000 court hearings and more than 1,500 non-courtroom matters within the judiciary of Guam. Over 800 procedures have been conducted at the Guam Animals in Need Spay and Neuter Clinic in Jigo. Executive Director Allison Hadley said the clinic was formed through the help of Humane Society International in order to provide low-cost spay and neutering services to the community.
With the goal of trying to push back with this overpopulation issue and educate people about the benefits of spaying and neutering. And that can help with the longevity of your pets, and there's a lot of other health benefits, but it's a public safety benefit as well.
However, the number of procedures has dipped in the past few weeks. She encourages residents to learn more about spaying and neutering services by calling GAIN at 653-4246. Their goal is to change the lives of children facing adversity. Helping Big Brothers Big Sisters of Guam with this mission is newly appointed Executive Director Victor Camacho. Joy Nugent-Charfras reports.
After spending more than 9.5 years at Make-A-Wish Guam, Victor Camacho stepped down as Executive Director in October of 2016. He said he had hit a milestone and that it was time to move on and tackle a new set of challenges.
It was a challenge, coming as a biologist. No experience in the nonprofit world, jumping straight into nonprofits and managing one, and really falling in love with the mission of Make-A-Wish. At the time, it was, I was a young father and just really wanted to give back and have something that my kids could look at and say, I'm really proud of my dad.
On May 1st of this year, Camacho took on the role as Executive Director for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Guam. The local organization has been enriching the lives of hundreds of children by providing one-to-one mentoring since 2002. It offers programs and support services that encourage mentoring relationships that result in positive impacts to include improvement of academic performance, greater confidence, and better relationships. Thinking he could rely on his past experiences to guide him through this transition, he realized it was a much bigger task.
An amazing amount of work that we want to continue to improve on. So right now we have about 70 plus matches, one-to-one matches with a kid and a mentor, and we want that number to be up around 100. We can't do that without funds. We can't do that without volunteers.
And while there is a need for mentors, Camacho says it is a commitment.
What a lot of people don't realize is it might just be a couple hours a week. We look for 4 to 8 hours a month of mentorship, and I think everybody can find that time.
And while he oversees the day-to-day operations of the organization, he also manages several grant projects and overall program development and donor relations.
We're a phone call away, an email away. It's just very easy to reach us, and we're always willing and able to accept any support that the community can give.
If you would like to get involved or would like more information on how you can become a big to a little, you can call 472-2227 or visit their website at guambbbs.org. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Joe Nugent-Charfras.
This afternoon, Independent Guahan put on quite the show with Songs of Freedom, the first of its Nalala concert series. The concert took place this afternoon at Adaloop. More than a dozen artists performed under the theme of music, poetry, knowledge, and freedom. This reflects the spirit of Nalala, or to give life, in which the concert series is named. Independent Guahan is an organization that is committed to educating the island community about the importance of Guam's decolonization and the potential for it to become independent. Get ready to rock out tonight with alternative rock band Papa Roach. U.S. Naval Base Guam and Armed Forces Entertainment are hosting the Freedom Rocks Festival at Polaris Point. Guitarist Jerry Horton.
All right. What's up? Respect. That's awesome.
Just be ready. You should start training now. I mean, you should have started like a month ago, but you know, keep up with P. Roach. It's going to be a great time. We're going to jump. We're going to make you sing, and going to make you laugh. Going to make you cry. And it's going to be amazing.
The doors opened at 4 p.m. and the band takes the stage at 7 p.m. followed by fireworks. The open base event is free and open to U.S. citizens with identification. Large bags, alcohol, coolers, pets, and weapons are not allowed. And coming up, Chris has the day in sports, but first, here's weather.
What can I say? My family was tired of seeing red from internet data caps. We switched to GTA and life is good again. Sure, it took a bit of time for some of us to adjust to our newfound internet freedom.
Don't turn off the show. How does it end?
Relax, honey. The data limits are gone. You can watch the whole show now.
But we're all happy with the change, and I think it's even earned me some cool points.
You rock, Mom.
That's right. It's getting lit up in here. How about that?
Okay. So I need to finish this homework now.
Okay, I'm done. My son, though, he's in the midst of a serious rebellion. Rebelling against an alien invasion, that is. Oh, yeah.
Free yourself. Switch to GTA Home Internet today. Truly unlimited with no data caps or additional usage fees.
Spider-Man isn't the only hero in town. Look, there's Pizza Man with Cheesy Bites Pizza.
Thanks.
And it's 28 poppable, cheese-filled bites baked into the crust. Spider-Man has Spidey sense. Pizza Man has Cheesy Bites Pizza. He climbs walls. He climbs stairs. Spider-Man has superhuman strength. Pizza Man has, yup, that super cheesy, crowd-pleasing Cheesy Bites Pizza. No one out-pizzas the Hut. See Spider-Man Homecoming in theaters July 7th.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Ariola at 472-6114.
Hey, I thought you were choosing the flute.
Everyone was doing flute.
Buick now has an SUV for that.
Where's your brother?
Hey, Mom, it's a tuba.
Get 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,250 purchase allowance on all Envision Preferred and Enclave leather models when you finance through GM Financial. Hurry, offer ends July 10th.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Off at Guam, Chris Barnett with sports on a Tuesday. Matis, woohoo! Merca! 4th of July edition of KUAM Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. Let's get right to it with some women's hoops. Women's Summer Showcase basketball highlights from the Seahawks and Fuetza game. Lily Baranda picking up 2 of her 15 off the J for the Seahawks. Destiny Castro with the pass to Barb Perez for the answer back. Perez hitting the corner J for Fuetza. Close game after one half of play. Baranda with the pass up court to Lujan. Too much time, too much space. 11 in the game for Lujan. Seahawks, Leone looking for the deep ball. Shots off. Destiny with the rebound. Starts working her way the length of the court. Castro decides to keep it to herself. Blows by the D for the easy lay-in. Leone driving through the lane. Driver's license. Gives it up to Villena, who is chilling in the corner. All chill. Villena bury the short range J. She put up 9. Both teams trying to break away with the lead and find some cushion. Castro up top with the tray. Game high 21 points for Castro. Fuetza held on for the win, 61-57. Seahawks, Leone with her 4th three-point shot of the game in the losing effort. She put up 16 in the loss. All right, Guam, hey, stay independent. My name's Chris Barnett. You keep on shining. Adios!
It's Nissan's Stay Fit sales event.
Fitness is important. You Nissan service pros are like trainers for my car's fitness.
Now check out this heart racing deal on the Sentra, starting at just $96 per pay period. That's right, the 5-star safety rated Sentra starting at $96 per pay period. And your new car fit kit includes free service, free car washes, and your own personal fitness watch.
Keeping it fit and clean with free car washes leaves me more time to focus on keeping myself fit.
The Stay Fit sales event. Find out more at Nissan Upper Tucson or online at NissanGuam.com.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the sweet barbecue bacon sandwich, tangy barbecue sauce made with sweet onions, thick cut apple with smoked bacon, and topped with crispy golden onions, on chicken or seared beef. Introducing McDonald's new signature crafted recipes, like the maple bacon Dijon burger, apple with smoked bacon with sweet maple seasoning, grilled onions, and a creamy Dijon sauce with a hint of honey, on chicken or seared beef.
The Hot Summer Savings Event is going on now at Triple J. With only 1.9% financing on all new vehicles, now is the time to buy. Plus, receive a free $500 Kmart gift certificate with every purchase. Get unbelievable deals on all remaining 2016s and all new 2017 models. That's right, 1.9% financing on all Hondas, Acuras, Fords, Lincolns, Volvos, Mazdas, and Kias. Plus a free $500 Kmart gift certificate. Get pre-approved instantly at TripleJGuam.com. Triple J says yes. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J, customers first.
Happy Liberation Day, Guam, from AutoSpot Buick GMC.
And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Juan Gogui, happy 2nd birthday to Juan Gogui. We love you so much. Shanika Sinigalis, birthday blessings, and many more. We love you from the Familia. Troy Torres, happy birthday. Love, Dakan. Kian Roki, happy 4th of July birthday with lots of love from Mom, Dad, brothers Ezra and Tegan, great-grandma Lulang, and the family. Judy Kitichaya Toigui, coming from your husband, Kenneth. Lauren Marie Paulino Phillips, happy birthday, Lauren. We love you from Mom and Dad. Eileen June Tenorio Meno, happy 4th of July and 37th Independence birthday to the world's greatest mother, grandma, sister, and daughter. Love the entire family. Louis M. Menglotnia, happy birthday to our brother from Rhoda. We love you always. Colleen Louise NAPUTI, happy 24th birthday to my niece. May you have more birthdays to come. We all love you from your Auntie Deborah, Auntie Dar and Dee, your mom and dad, and your 9 siblings from Jason, Johnny, and Chris. Carmen Cruz from all of your siblings and the entire family. Remember, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online on KUAM.com. Please make sure to include with your photo your name and birth date. That's going to do it for us here on the News Desk. Thanks so much for watching, and have a safe and happy 4th of July.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines.